Let's see if this works. This is quite ambitious. Is it going to happen? Yay! Crikey, how professional are we? So that other chat should be dropping into this chat. I don't know if that's how it works. Is it working? Not sure. Have to wait for people to say. Not sure. Okay, there are 3 people here now. That means it's viewable, it's not on private or anything. That's good. Hello David, hello Alex, hello Haribo. Did the last video pitch you into this video, peeps? Because that was the plan. That was my cunning plan today after the complete balls up with OBS last week. Yay! Look at me, YouTube professional. So thanks for coming over if it prompted you when you did that. We're very early for our stream. We won't start playing The Drifter. Aloha, aloha. Aye, Captain, says Tony. And we got a couple of super thanks on that last one. How about that then? How about that then? Right, so I am just messaging someone who might like to watch live through Instagram. You know when someone says, oh, let me know when you're going live, I would love to watch. And then you don't know if they actually mean it or not. Dave says, worst things that happen. 420, couple of quid for the Emperor Botherer. That's me. I need to get a t-shirt saying Emperor Botherer. 420, do you have a channel all about tea? What is your favourite tea? Hello, Gal Miraz. Hand. I can do my NPC stuff when people send me emojis. Very fun. I'm just making it up as I go along. It's a TikTok thing. Happy Haribo. I'm going to practice my saying Stone the Crows to myself until the Drifter starts. Wow! Wonderful, wonderful. Historita Jamaldus says, hey Mira, how's Hell's Reach going? I shall show you Historita Jamaldus. Everyone please note I'm saying James, aka Historita Jamaldus' name perfectly. Perfectly. Ugh. Here is how Hell's Reach is going. 420, I know it's a drug thing, but so this is how it's going. So I've got quite a lot to read before our book club tomorrow night. We'll be having Mirror Manga Book Club, which you can join through the Patreon to read the Warhammer books with us. Oh my goodness, hello Grongly McScrongles. Grongly is an amazing writer who I met at the British Fantasy Society writing retreat at Gladstone's Library. Everyone do waves and hellos to Grongly McScrongles. Grongly, I'm gonna send some love. Grongly won't have heard that, but I'm gonna type to her, we are sending you some love. Thank you so much. Alex gave me a tenner. Thank you so much. Alex is a man of the land, gardening. He sends me loads of like amazing country, rural, garden, landscape, floral. We've had most recently cow videos. So I think at some point Alex and I will try and do some kind of live outside or some kind of garden video. 420 says, I'm quite boring. I just like an English breakfast tea really with a big bifter. I went through an Earl Grey period years ago. Oh, it's half and half, David. I enjoy both. I knew it. But if you have a Billy Bifter, if you have a Jazz Siggy, doesn't that mess up the taste of the tea? That's a video to explore, except I've been sober since forever. So, not for me, but we'll test on somebody. Oh, here's another thing. What calendar alarm's going off at... Oh, yeah. I'm in a board game arena game that starts at 8. Yes. I shan't be playing that tonight, shall I? David says, makes it better. Well, I'm on the what's it called? I'm not I promise I'm not smoking drugs. I'm literally trying to remember. I'm drinking decaffeinated Yorkshire tea and it's not a vibe. Historita Jamaldus, I am playing Bubbly Pop and Chakra and Hanubai on boardgamearena.com. Because yeah, I just needed some brain candy. Oh, thank you for the hearts, Grongley. Alex, thank you so much for that tenner. David, a lot of bingly bong going off this evening. Is that another name for a bifter? I'm having a bingly bong. Christ on a bike. I'll tell you what, the stuff the kids are smoking nowadays, jeebus crackers, it'll take your head off. I just smell something going down by the river and I'm falling flat on the floor, whiting out. Happy Haribo, divers alarms, inclusive alarms. Okay, so we've got our one-eyed Pew. If you pop your hook back in. He hasn't been I don't know if I can, I might have broken him. He hasn't been inspected for the longest time. Really do not want to set him off by mistake. His pressure's still good, he's still in the green on pressure. But I don't think he's been checked in a year. I did take a picture today again at Paddington. No, it wasn't today. They've got these incredibly massive size fire extinguishers. Obviously for the platform they need them. So they've got like a water hydrant, I believe, just plumbed in onto Elizabeth Line platform. Then they have a fire safety cupboard, which has 3 fire extinguishers. So I took a picture for you all. I don't know if you can see that very well, just demonstrating. So this is I think it's a 9 litre fire extinguisher. They have 2 of those in the cabinet. Can you imagine the power? And then they have this, I think this is a 7 litre CO2 canister. And they also have the hydrant plugged immediately in. Mr. Pew Superheroes, exactly. So that was very exciting for me. I love going and looking at those. And I just hopefully, you'd have to hope that they would never ever be needed to be used in any circumstance. But can you imagine how, if it was, as long as it wasn't a life or death or injury situation, how fun would it be to use those? So we are sticking with our Warhammer official merch. Can I just say, Ian gets sent everything, I get sent nothing. I don't even get sent books. Come on, Black Library. But we have got our Dark Angels tallow scented candle, the scent of faith, which is really lovely. Historita Jamaldus says, I didn't know extinguisher spotting was a thing. We're making it a thing in 2026. It's a Pratchett reference. Oh, I didn't know that. How lovely. Is that the imps in the cameras? In Beatrix Potter, rabbit tobacco was a drug of choice, lavender. Well, it is a lovely sleepy herb, isn't it? Yeah, so Historita, I hope you're happy with how I'm pronouncing your name. How's everyone doing? Have you finished Hell's Reach, Historita Jamaldus? Oh my God. David got to set one of the big foam ones off at work. What? That's an absolute dream. Some candles burned down and set a Christmas tree and presents on fire. You hero, Gib. Happy Haribo. I thought Ian disapproved of being sent stuff. He does. That's the irony. Ironic Ian gets all the stuff. Welcome, Stuart T. Lovely to see you. Alex says, I won't be able to not spot extinguishers now. Like, no jokes aside, I find it really soothing if I go into a new building and I can check out fire exits and fire extinguishers. And also, if there is a small, manageable, non-harming, non-lethal fire and you're the one that's able to put it out, what a day. The best day ever. So Historita Jamaldus has finished it and started the follow-up novella which connects into Spear of the Emperor. Spear of the Emperor was good. That was one of my very early Warhammer reads that I did with Ian. Oh, and we learned about, it was interesting. The planet there's a planet in Spear of the Emperor and the denizens of the planet didn't want to look any of the Space Marines in the eye because the Space Marines would regularly come and take the children of the families to make them into little Space Marines. Oh, so that was, yeah, that really stayed with me, that concept. New t-shirt, Fire Extinguisher Spotters Club. The well inspectors are also fire extinguisher spotters. David says, na 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 na, I was 6 pints deep down, da na 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 na, when one of the waitresses came up, da na 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 na, saying the table was on fire. Wow, what a day. What a great day. David, I did take the time to read them and select the right one. I have no idea what is the right one for any fire. All I will say is, so many people have told me, even the fireman who came round to look at all my fire blankets and stuff, he was like, do you really want a powder? That's very messy. So I don't know what I should have. I'm worried about having, I don't want an H2O one, because I'd die in an electrical fire. Anyway, this is incredibly boring for everyone who's experiencing my first ever live. So sorry about that. We do talk about Warhammer sometimes. Spear of the Emperor was good in a quiet way, says Stuart. I think that's a good way to describe it. Yeah, it's a little bit less epic and lots of character work in there. David says not the water one because there was a plug. Good. That's good safety. Happy Haribo. Why is Mr. Pugh missing an eye? Because I've lost my googly eye envelope. I've lost loads of things. I've lost my Well Inspector Mini. I lost my googly eye envelope. I'm thinking of starting an Amazon wish list, and I could put googly eyes up there and fire extinguishers. Yeah, it's just mad. Like, I think I'm always trying to shuffle stuff around and fit more books into places. And when I shuffle stuff around, stuff gets lost. I'm very concerned. I have to find Historia Jamaldis's comic book that Dan Abnett signed and get it back to him. So that is my latest, like, where the flippin' heck has that gone? Fear at the moment. Historia Jamaldis says Spear is still in my top 10 Black Library books. Woohoo! It is a great book. Aleph says evening. Evening, Aleph. Tony says every well should have an extinguisher, would need inspecting at the same time. More work for us all. Up the unions. We would also need a fire extinguisher for every well. He's a pirate now. You mean an extinguisher? I don't know if anyone's watching Educating Yorkshire, but a little lad's joke was, what are lions' favourite fruits? And the answer was strawberries. Sorry, it's been a hell of a week. I'm definitely a little bit giddy. It was really lovely to talk to Graham O'Neill. Graham O'Neill? Graham O'Neill, the famous pirate, Graham McNeill. He's such a pleasure to chat to. I'm having this like fantasy writer's workshop in my head where I book out a venue in like London or York or Manchester or Leeds, and each author gets like £1,000, and then I invite like my favourite Warhammer authors, probably from the UK. I probably wouldn't be able to get Matt Farah because he's Australia. And basically we have like a full day with 6 sessions, and so I'd need £6,000 to pay 6 Warhammer authors, and they do like writing sessions. So I was thinking, if I needed to pay £6,000 to 6 authors plus a venue fee, so I probably need about £7,000, and then I probably need a venue that could fit about, I don't know, a few people in. So £7,000, and like divide that into affordable tickets. So like 700 people could pay a tenner, and then we could have a whole day of Warhammer authors doing a writing workshop. That would be lovely, and it would be more fun to do in real life than online. But you could also put it online. But then, I don't know, £1,000 a day is a lot. Maybe the authors could take £500 to come and do it. But anyway, that's one of my dreams to try and put together. Steve says, what are Scarecrow's favourite fruit? Strawberries. Very good. Very good. We like it. Hello, Jake Woo. Good evening. Well, Inspector says, power extinguishers are only messy if you need to use them. If you need to use one, you shouldn't worry about making a mess. Amen. A frickin' men. David Gibbs says, I don't know what David's referring to. This is a PG-13 stream. And live stream tickets, that's a good idea, Aztec. But I thought, I did see Steve Coogan do a speech once in a Westminster venue. So I could go and see how much that venue cost. I'll do some research. And then the other thing is, like, Black Library authors are like real treasures, but I don't know how many people would like take a break in their life to come and, I mean, I do. I'm considering traveling for 2 hours to see Dan talk about heresy stuff. But anyway, it's good to consider. David Gibbs says powder fire extinguishers. But also, if I did do an event like that, I would ask Arbiter Ian to do a Q&A session, and maybe my friend Jordan Sorcery. So there's loads of stuff I could do. I just need to try and figure it out. Tony says, always have a fire blanket handy as well. Less messy if small fire in the kitchen. I have 2 fire blankets. They don't have names. Shall we try and play a game together? Let's see if this works. I'm just testing on, looking on my channel. It looks like it's working. Woohoo! My grandpa was a fire safety officer, so I used to play with extinguishers as a kid. All right, David, you want to keep some friends in this chat? Haribo. Well done, mate. You held that in well. Perfect timing. Stein the Crows. Let's see how much more grimdark this game can get. Last week, a man was exploded by an old landmine. The week before, someone did brain surgery on us. What will happen this week in the episode of The Drifter? Tony says, name the fire blankets, Mr. Smoothery for one. Well, I've got Pew Pew. I think they'd have to be called Barney, McGrew, and Cuthbert. So I'd have Pew Pew at the 2 fire extinguishers, Barney McGrew fire blanket, and Cuthbert fire blanket. Okie dokie, karaoke. Let's play, mate. Who remembers what's happened to us? Oh, yes, we are in the ducts. I don't know where this accent's going. We shall stop it. Thank God Sean Julie's not here to watch this.
Dr. Gideon Roth. He's got to be the man behind all the shit I've been through. Bastard. Better move on before I give us away.
I don't think this game knows that we are PG-13 here. Jake Woo says, got a whole bunch of 40k audiobooks the other day. List them, Jake. This game also has an interesting style. I love this game. Haribo says, he's going to meet Erebus living in a dustbin. No idea what you're talking about. Raging Horn, I wonder if you could get sponsored by Black Library and in return advertise and have their books on sale. Yeah, I don't know how Black Library feel about me. I feel very grateful that they let authors come and talk to me, because if they told them you can't talk to Mira, my channel would be very bleak. Because the joy of my channel, I think, is definitely the people that come and are interviewed. So, fingers crossed. Just don't want to do anything to upset Black Library. Okay. Dim light from another room.
Curtain rots above a bed. Pipes and wires flow from it like entrails from some dying beast. What is this place? Can't see much more from this angle.
Okay. Yes, 420, no news is good news.
From a psychiatric standpoint, what excites you most?
That's that reporter's voice, Angela Grace.
Hang on a minute.
And that's Annie.
I mean, the phase flip itself, the implications are mind-blowing. Literally.
Annie's the one who we're looking for the whole time.
Understanding of the brain. Dr. Roth's discovery said, well, it'll do for psychiatry what the telescope did for astronomy.
Oh, Raging Horn, thank you. Wonderful stuff. Let's pound some hearts for Raging.
When Dr. Roth asked
Thank
me
you.
to join the team,
Congratulations
I
and
didn't have to
welcome
do
to
that
Mirror
hard.
Manga membership.
Okay.
Aucklin,
That's all I
Luna
need.
Blood
Thanks again.
TT, Steve Cairns, Sandy McDonald, and JPC, welcome to Mirror Manga YouTube membership. You're very lucky because this means you can now watch our Graham McNeil extended interview, which you can only watch extended if you are a Mirror Manga YouTube member or a Patreon. So, Aucklin, Luna Blood TT, Steve Cairns, Sandy McDonald, and JPC, congratulations! Let me know what you think of the long form interview, and thank you so much, Raging, for doing that for us. So can we turn back? I've no desire to explore more of the ventilation now I've found Annie. Who's Annie? Who's Annie?
Hey, Annie,
Mick?
I'm up here.
Mick, you're okay.
Thanks, Raging.
Can you open this vent from your side?
Oh, yeah. Hold on, I think I have something.
If she tells us she's
Hear
been
her
fine all
rummaging
along,
outside, and she's clambering onto the desk, brandishing a wrench.
God, you look like shit, Mick. But I'm glad you're safe. I guess you two have made up? How'd you find me anyway?
Hate to break up the reunion, but we better keep moving.
Wait, what are you planning?
is she okay? We literally have been butchered to save her.
We've got to get you out of here.
What? Oh. You've got the wrong idea.
Someone's coming.
Shit.
Cool it, guys.
Think we can make it back up the vent?
Possibly. But no point if we don't secure transport.
Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you
Can we
okay? Are
talk
you
about
okay,
this?
Annie?
These guys are murderers, Annie.
Shh. Here they come.
Why don't we just hide?
What's in here?
Just extra bedding and stuff.
Why don't we hide in here?
I glance around the bathroom. You still don't put the cap back on the toothpaste.
Who has time, Mick?
Ex-wife problems. Gal Moraz, sorry, but I can't watch that interview because I still haven't read the book. That's fine, Gal Moraz. Go put a comment on it. Tony says, yay, Detective Elvis. Jake Wu, glad you read Lords of the Lance. Will you plan on reading other Old World books in the future? They reprinted Hammers of Ulrich and the Archaon the Overchosen duology on Audible. I have read another Warhammer fantasy book for 28 podcast. I can't remember what it was, but I'm sure Historita Jamaldis will remember. And it had Gotrek and Felix short stories in there. I found it interesting. I would go back to, I don't know, are there Age of Sigmar books and Warhammer fantasy books and Old Warhammer? How does that all work? Which are the best to read?
Stay behind me.
Mick, you're not listening. As usual.
We don't have time to argue. Cover the door, boss.
This is ridiculous.
Stay behind me. She just rolls her arm.
Why doesn't she say why not to worry? Do you know what I mean?
What were you doing here?
Finally, you ask. I've been making a comparative analysis of...
Never mind. We don't have time.
I really hate us playing this character. If it was me, I'd be like, why shouldn't we kill somebody before we potentially kill somebody? No wonder she broke up with us, Mick. Meek.
Stay behind me. She just rolled. What do we do?
Use the rifle. Cover the door. They try anything, we shoot.
Seriously?
Shh.
Like, if she thinks we're gonna shoot someone, shouldn't she take more effort to stop us? No, Historita, it wasn't Gothgul Horror. Hey, Gary, no worries. Hope work went well. Jake, yes, look up the podcast. I'll try and find it too. David Gibbs says the old Warhammer Fantasy ones are the best. Will Inspector says Elvis was a DEA agent, though. Is that for real, or is that like a 40 Times thing? No, Gothgul Hollow wasn't the one. Oh, gosh, this is going to annoy me now. I'll look it up. I'll look it up before the end of the stream. When people say don't worry in a story, I worry, says Stuart. Gal Moraz says, I had so much hope for Time of Legends books. The ones I read were amazing, but they cancelled the setting. What's Time of Legends? Ignorant Armies. Yes, that's the name of the book. Historita Jamaldis. Tony says, looks like those train loos. Yes, the virgin ones. Okay, let's get the rifle out.
Footsteps. I guess we'll need to. Oh,
Oh, I liked it when he said, "Oh
Footsteps
shit."
up the hall. I guess we'll need to fight our way out. Oh shit.
Oh shit. Like I told you, this game is making my. It's un-PG-13 my channel. I don't want to do this. The game is forcing me to do this. I'm a bit annoyed about it.
Oh, you idiots.
Quiet. Here they come.
Oh, lordy.
Now, for God's sake, will you lower that thing and listen to me?
See, she could have just said. Like,
What is it with you and hitting people over the head, anyway?
Oh.
Hey, I said I
Poor
was
Mick.
sorry.
I think he's coming too. Take it easy. You've been through a lot.
hello, Mr. Mike. Welcome to the new stream. David's child is clean. Time of Legends was the history for Warhammer Fantasy. Good to know. Evil Santa, indeed, Tony.
You hit me. What's wrong with you?
It wasn't even that hard.
Annie, whatever they've told you, it's all bullshit.
Mick, you're not listening.
I'm not listening.
Just say the
Coming
thing,
from you.
Annie.
These men are killers. They've been hunting me.
You're wrong, Mick.
Can't you see? They've brainwashed you.
Sorry, Mick, you're wrong. It had to be done this way.
I can't believe
So our
it.
ex-wife is a baddie.
Annie,
Just
Ara, what happened?
That sister of yours. There's a nasty habit of hitting people over the back of the head, huh, boss?
oh, grow a pair, you two.
I'm in the dark as much as you. The dog here let me keep my gun. Guess we see what he has to say.
Okay. Come on then, let's get some exposition. Elvis showed up at the White House and asked Nixon to make him a DEA agent. Did Nixon do it? Time of Legend series often had trilogies of books focused on a specific time or event that happened in Warhammer Fantasy's history. I will have to do some research.
You murdering son of a bitch.
Mick,
It's okay, Dr. Galanis. You have every reason to feel the way you do. But you need to understand, it had to be this way.
Why?
Save it.
please listen to him.
I know I won't convince you that I'm a friend. But maybe this will.
He hands me a lump of plastic, some kind of data cartridge. There's a note stuck to it. This is my handwriting. If I'm reading this, the hard part's over. Watch the tape. What do I...
You can watch it on the console there.
This is all going a bit Total Recall, isn't it? So some really lovely comments. Mike says, thanks for covering Lord of the Lance. My opinions on that novel have shifted in a more positive light. That's lovely. Yay. Definitely do a reread, Mike. There's loads to enjoy in there. Very humble. Oh, hello there, says Jake Wu. Tony says Obi-Wan, maybe. Gideon Roth smiles down at me, for at least he hasn't immediately called for guards.
Annie!
Just
She gestures. Well, what do you...
I'll answer.
This is like, I don't know, like once I was thinking of joining the transcendental meditation movement. I think meditation's really good for you. And my friend went and he said that they insisted that he had to watch this tape and they wouldn't talk to him about the whole thing unless he'd watched it. Just picking up the same vibes here. Okay.
I insert the cartridge.
It's Total Recall time, sign of the cog.
It will not be pleasant.
That's Dr. Roth.
We'll have to really convince you you're going to die.
And me.
Technically, you will die. And we can't make it pleasant if we want to trigger a phase flip.
I know all this. I told you. I want to do it anyway.
I must be certain you understand the side effects. You'll have no memory of this. And then there's the hallucinations, vertigo, paranoia.
Yeah. We'll sort that out once you get me back here. We're wasting time. Let's get on with it. The image freezes. When?
they
They brought you here after you saw them at the docks, when they rescued Angela.
Rescued? That's what you call it?
She was in grave danger.
And what? You messed around in my head and dumped me in the reservoir?
To put it bluntly,
Why would I agree to do that?
you saw the good our research could do, as your sister knew you would.
This better not be about my dead son.
This is wrong. My head swims.
Very cool sound effects happening right now. I don't know if you can hear, but it's phasing.
Drowning again. How could Annie do this? How could I do this?
So how does Jake know Mike? Well done. We've completed chapter 6, everybody. That is a really odd episode of Friends, says Tony. Lol, very good. Jake's read the Conrad saga. I'll see if I can check it out. Okay, let's continue. Let's do chapter 7. We're doing really well. We haven't died yet this evening. I kind of love cutscene expos. I feel we deserved some especially after the landmine incident.
I'm completely convinced.
Fragments of conversation start to pierce through my own spinning thoughts.
Nor would I expect you to be, Detective.
But I'm free to look around.
Of course, we have nothing to hide.
Hara seems to be taking it all in stride. And what do you want with me then?
I understand how difficult this must be. I want you to feel you can trust us.
Huh. No chance.
How about I show you the place?
You must have a lot of questions, and I am more than happy to answer now or
This
after
still
you've
doesn't
had a look
answer
around.
who the hobo was at the beginning
Don't look at
in the
me,
train
boss.
carriage,
I'm
unless it's us.
confused as you.
A thousand questions spin around in my head. I grasp at one. If all this was some sick experiment, what's the point of it all?
This ability of yours to take your consciousness back in time.
Phase flipping.
You exhibited a latent natural ability, a strong one. But the full potential could only be brought about by lethal stress to the cortex. A string of mortal crises.
Sounds like a lot of horse shit to me.
Understandable, of course. In time, you will realize we are not the enemy. When you do, we'll discuss how your ordeal can help us.
Interesting. So David Gibbs saying the Dark Future books are good. Jake and Mike know each other from Sotek's YouTube channel. Have we had Sotek come by here? No, we only know one Jake and Mike on this channel. Tony, supervillain tour facility, please. Agree. Thank you for liking the stream, Stuart. Oh, good to know Jake and Mike are Horus Heresy friends.
What's the point of this place? What are you doing here?
We'll discuss that later, once you've had a look around and realized we are not the enemy.
If this ever
Your
happened to
sister
me in
can
real
show
life,
you
I'd be
around
like,
the facility.
I'm not doing
When
anything.
you're
Just
ready.
tell me in 5 words or less what's going on.
So, you're the one that figured out quantum cognition.
Figured it out. Ha! I've spent multiple lifetimes researching it, and only barely scratched the surface of understanding.
Okay.
Summarize it for me.
Ha! That's the spirit. But you learn plenty as we move ahead with our testing.
I get the impression I've learned all I care to about quantum cognition.
Quantum of Solace.
Really?
Well, I imagine you've heard a great deal already. Some may even be true. But I'll save you my life story. I believe Miss Grace wants the burden of sharing that tale.
I'll go look around myself, if that's okay with you, Doc.
Certainly.
Promise you won't shoot anyone?
If you promise not to hit anyone else over the head,
He's always got quite an uncomfortable head slant, the
You
detective.
say you rescued my sister.
Ask her yourself. I'm sure you trust her answer more than mine.
So, the man that's lived 1,000 lifetimes.
A bit of an exaggeration, though I have been with my thoughts longer than most. My mind is quite a lot older than my body.
I'm going to grab some iced tea. Anybody want anything? I'm feeling sleepy and thirsty. I don't know what the point is going decaffeinated tea and then having an iced tea, which is just sugar. Pasteurized drink made with grape and apple juice from concentrate, black tea extract and peach juice. Iced tea. Marks and Spencer's, don't you know? This is absolutely disgustingly sweet. But I'm really feeling sleepy. So, Holden was right. Roth has been face flipping. Wait, does that mean we've had this conversation before?
So you've done all this before? Brought me here?
No, this is new for both of us. The pain I've brought you, this path was not one I wished to take, but my other attempts failed.
Your other attempts failed? At what?
Just tell us what's
Unlocking
happening.
your potential, Mr. Carter. Together, we will save the world.
Whenever someone
What a
calls you like
crock of shit.
Mr. Gibb
I'm
or
dying
Mr.
for a
Holton,
coffee.
you know they're
How about I give
baddies.
you a tour? Continue this interrogation later?
Guess you can show me around, Annie.
Sure.
When you want to talk more,
We wanted to
come
talk
find
more
me in my
now.
rooms. Make yourself at home here.
Come on.
Annie, everyone's worried about you.
This place is pretty fancy. It's built as a cylinder around the core of the original nuclear dump.
Great.
It's safe. Some kind of solid-state reactor. Dr. Roth's design. It's all controlled by a central computer, very high-tech. In fact, everything's automated here. The place runs itself. Gideon likes to keep the team small. Anyway, most floors have a corridor like this, circling the core, rooms off it. You're bunking with me, room 302. Lifts this way.
Slightly presumptuous. Chocolate. I just had a full punnet of strawberries covered in chocolate. I have a chocolate headache. Iced coffee for Tony. I think I seen Grongley in Numbskull's chat recommending their YouTube show explaining Warhammer to my girlfriend. Maybe if Grongley has blue hair, I prefer figuring out Warhammer with the help of my buddy Arbiter Ian. I have my iced tea unsweet saved for milk. Do they not sell unsweet tea in the UK? Nah. Sweet tea, like iced tea, is not really a big thing here. Can confirm most people who address me as Mr. are not friendlies. For some reason, I get my full name from everyone at work, despite from being the only David. Some people do. You are David Gibb. I'm loving the music in this section of the game. As soon as I said that, the music stopped. Some nice chords going on here.
These doors. I feel like I'm on the set of some cheesy science fiction show. A digital readout shows which room it is. The display shows this room is unoccupied. Pushing at the door gets me nowhere. Can't open them manually, but there's a space to swipe an access card.
Okay.
Dr. Sanjay Daswani bunks here, according to too many PhDs in this place. I wrap my knuckles on the steel door. No answer.
Crow the stone, says Haribo. You must be a good guy, Mike. My dad is Dave Gibb. He's a folk singer. There you go.
There you are. We're on level 3. Living quarters that double as office space. Up one, you've got similar rooms in the canteen. Below are the labs and reactor. At the top is the motor
Look at her
pool
little
and
high
the hatch
heels,
to the
so
surface if
cute.
you need some fresh air. This key card will let you in everywhere, except private quarters, of course. Let's go up to the canteen. I'm dying for a coffee.
How can we trust you?
Dr. Gideon. So if I just...
Go for it.
Now Roth's not here, you can tell me. What's really going on?
Exactly what we said, Nick.
But why did you disappear? No phone call? Nothing?
Oh, shit. I did mean to call. Is Joe all right with the kids?
Are you serious?
Well, it was supposed to look like I disappeared. So you'd come in, not just split town again. But I should check in with Joe. He's been annoyed about how much I'm working lately.
This is insane. Why not just ask me?
You needed the cognitive stress for it to work. Roth sent a team to pick you up, but I guess they didn't find you.
They found me all right. They tried to kill me.
Now you're not making sense, Mick.
I don't understand any of this.
Come on, I'll finish the tour and you can poke around yourself.
Level 2 haberdashery, level 3 menswear. Very good.
I don't understand any of this.
Come on, I'll finish the tour and you can poke around yourself.
Okay, after you.
Things to do. Good night, Galmaraz.
Going up.
See you next time.
This way.
Another unoccupied room, according to the display. Display tells me these are Dr. Klein's quarters.
Cafe. Well, let's see what
It's a bit
snacks we
shaken
can
up,
get.
but it'll be okay. Speak of the devil.
Wait, your brother's this jerk?
Right, you two met. Anyway, this is the canteen. I'll show you how to get a feed.
Grace, I thought they killed you.
Mick, pay attention. Everything's automatic. Just step into this booth here. It scans you for your skin tone, BMI, works out what your body needs.
Can't I just...
Then you grab the ticket it prints. See? I got one for steak. Low iron, I bet. So if I was hungry, I put the ticket in this dispenser, and voila! Steak dinner.
Food's surprisingly good too.
So
I'll
there's
hold on to my ticket for later, but you give it a go yourself.
Okay,
I'm
but...
going back to my room now. A lot of work to do.
Annie,
Feel free to drop in later if you still have questions.
I can see why we left her.
Always been like that?
always. I stand in the scan.
We know this is going to be comedy food stuff like a salad or something, don't we? Obviously.
Hearty vegetable soup. How come Annie gets a steak?
Yeah, I mean, maybe there'll be a quest where we have to
Machine sucks up my ticket. Starts
we have to
hum
get a different
quietly.
kind of food or
When
something.
My meal rises into view.
10 forward, says Tony.
I take the bowl and the flimsy plastic spoon it comes with. Ugh, smells healthy. I'd prefer something more.
Okay.
Looks like I can. Then I can insert. I stand in the.
You get an extra ticket.
It didn't work.
You've got to put your old dishes back in. Stops people leaving.
Here's coffee. Who wants coffee?
I twiddle a knob and a jet of steam hisses from a nozzle.
Afraid we're out of beans.
Typical.
I know this photo.
Trinity's founders. Swiped it from Roth's room. I've been trying to get some background on them for my article.
Well, the one on the right is Maxwell Holden.
The Bucket Butcher. I know. I was going to go meet him. Good thing Trinity picked me up first.
You know this photo isn't complete. I removed the picture from its frame. It's been cut down the middle. In the one I saw, there was a woman standing next to Roth.
Heard there was a third founder. Any idea who she is?
None.
Can we trust the food here?
Can't seem to find anything about her. Show that around. for
Tony
me,
says,
see if you can dig anything up.
Nope, not in a biotech company, mate. It's people. Soylent Green is people.
How'd you end up here?
After I met you, those goons grabbed me.
Saw that?
Yeah, they hit you good. Then they took us across the lake to Dr. Roth. He was spitting when he saw they'd hurt us. Explained about the butcher, how close I came to... Well, you saw your friend Bill. That would have been me.
You really think that was Holden?
I mean, I knew the guy was off the rails from the second I talked to him. Didn't guess he was the butcher, though.
Until Roth told you.
Yeah. Asked if I'd like publishing rights. For the story, you know?
And you went for
Oh
it.
dear.
Who wouldn't?
Soylent Green all round.
What do you know about Roth?
Not as much as I'd like. Oh, sure, he answers all my questions. There's just nothing very juicy in it.
So you trust him?
Wish I had a reason not to.
What can you tell me about this place?
About Trinity? Well, when I publish, I'll give you a signed copy.
Gee, thanks.
This is so
What are
annoying.
your thoughts on this phase flipping business?
Remarkable, isn't it? I wanted to ask, by the way, how does it feel?
It feels like dying.
Don't think my readers can relate to that. they tend to be alive.
It's not nice.
Well, even so, I think it'll make things fairer when everyone can do it. Take a lot of chance out of life, you know?
I think she's dangerously naive.
I don't even know what they're talking
Remember
about.
asking me about people going crazy?
Sure.
So, is Trinity responsible?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
That's it? They're obviously behind it.
Yeah? Behind what, exactly?
I don't know. Seeding the population with whatever's making me go nuts.
But why would they bother? They'd get nothing out of it. Not making sense.
And folks going missing?
Well, yes, that was Trinity's doing.
But you just don't care anymore.
They asked people's help with the trials and rewarded them. Set up with housing, work. No one was disappearing. They just weren't homeless anymore.
Have you seen any of them?
Nah, trials had finished before I got here.
Oh my
Convenient.
god, she's believing everything.
I prefer some. I
Okay.
don't think I want this. I should put it back in the dispenser. I place the bowl and spoon back in the dispenser and watch as it's lowered out of sight. I stand in the scanner as it does its thing.
Nice to see investigative journalism ain't dead, says Tony, lol.
Hearty vegetable soup.
Will says you can buy a product called Soylent in the US. It says vegan on the package, but that might be the ingredients list, lol. I like it. I like it, Will.
Machine sucks up my ticket, starts to hum quietly, then my meal rises into view. I take the bowl and the flimsy plastic spoon it comes with. If you have to eat everything with plastic cutlery, it's no wonder Annie didn't redeem her steak.
The steak comes with a proper knife. But enjoy your soup.
I place the bowl.
Okay, we're gonna just.
Knob and a jet of bloody
Okay, we're just gonna do it one last time.
I stand
Rule
in the
of
scanner
threes.
as it does its thing. Hardy, how come in?
Let's get the soup and wander around in case we can use
Machine
a bowl of
sucks
soup
up my
anywhere.
ticket, starts to hum quietly, then my meal rises into view. I take the bowl and the flimsy plastic spoon it comes with. If you have to eat,
The steak comes.
It's making me
But enjoy.
hungry, this game. It always
where
makes
to
me hungry.
next? I found Annie, but I've got to get us out of here.
What's stopping you? Head up top and have a look. No one's a prisoner here.
Guess I could check it out.
We should probably phone the people who are missing. Like our sister-in-law and stuff. No?
This one's unoccupied. Another room. Whose is this one? Even the reporter gets... No answer. Look at this place.
Hey, boss. Quite the setup they got here. That controls the elevator and the doors to the surface. Don't open them, though. I'm still shaking off the sand I dumped on myself when I tried it.
But it'll work when we want to leave.
Should do, yeah.
Guess I'll use the stairs. Can we drive this out of here?
The doc said we're welcome to it.
He won't really let us leave.
So you say, boss.
I've still got to convince Annie anyway.
Well, I'll round up supplies. Make sure this thing's not gonna break down in the middle of the desert.
I think we should just go. I don't like Annie. The truck is
vertical
very
shaft
badly
ends in a
passed.
circular hatch. I squint my eyes against the stinging sand. It's really blowing. If I walked even a few meters... If I walked it...
Fine. Oh gosh, I've got a bad feeling about all of this.
So, what do you make of all this?
Good question, boss. Good question. We don't seem to be prisoners here. Oh, there's a storm above, so we may as well be. On the face of it, though, Roth's story holds up.
You're kidding, right?
Oh, something's off. I just don't know what yet.
This is so not what I expected. It's very stressful.
So what's the plan?
I'm not sure that
You're kidding.
Can't take it against the...
I don't believe
Take it easy. We're here
to work out what the hell.
You got it, Bob.
How are we going to get out of here?
Well, I'll make sure we can go in a hurry if it comes to that.
Anything you need?
Actually, a spare can of fuel would be good. Can't find one up here. And it's a long way to the nearest gas station.
I'll see what I can find.
Ask that sister of yours. She knows her way around.
What's your opinion on Roth?
Seems nice enough. Please, boss. This ain't my first rodeo. But maybe the doc isn't behind it. Maybe it's bigger.
He's behind it.
Okay, then. Let's prove it. Motive, means, opportunity.
This isn't a fucking courtroom drama.
It's just the way I think, boss. Never led me astray before.
Means, motive, opportunity, some bullshit they teach at the academy?
More personal philosophy. Figure out those three, and you don't need the face flip to predict the future.
Enlighten me then.
Means, what is it you think the dog's planning? Can he even do it? Motive, why would he? No one does anything without a reason. What drives him? An opportunity. How's he plan to pull it off?
What, why, how? Figure that out.
So now we have our new
Failed me
quest
before.
is, what's the doctor up to? How's he doing it? Oh gosh. I thought we were so close to the end. But no.
What's in Trinity's lab so far?
The mystery's
I assume
still
there'd be more
going.
people here. Takes a big organization to build all this. Can't start and end with one man.
One man with the ability to manipulate time. Trinity, this facility, the research. It's all some design of Roth's. I'm sure of it.
You're taking it too personal, boys. He couldn't do all this himself.
Well, the answers will be here somewhere. Any more thoughts on this phase-flipping stuff?
Dangerous thing in the wrong hands.
In Roth's hands. He grins at me.
I was thinking of yours, boss.
Huh.
I can't go back as far as he can. But I do wonder why he hasn't... I don't know.
Taking over the world?
I mean, he could play the stock market, predict events, you name it.
I only guess he doesn't want to.
This is
Not
so
everyone cares about
suspicious.
power and riches.
I'd usually disagree with you there.
It will all turn out to be Erebus's fault, says Haribo.
Though the dog does seem genuinely interested in the research.
Roth's painting me as paranoid, crazy. I know I've been seeing things that aren't there. Dead people, monsters, but I didn't imagine every shitty thing that's happened since I jumped that boxcar.
Well, you didn't hallucinate our encounter in the hospital. I have a bump on the head to prove it.
Right, so why haven't you said anything?
There'd be some excuse. Just to keep what I know to myself.
So then, what's their plan? Why not kill us now? He just shrugs.
Oh. Okay.
I lean in and take a peek in the glove box. Save for the
Hopefully there's not a
service
snake
record.
in there.
Empty boxes, a bit of tube off, a single screwdriver rattles around inside.
I'll load her up with any supplies I find, so we're good to go.
A ute.
I peer closer. Sacks of coffee beans.
Let's take some.
I try to open one.
Oh, come on.
Heavy aroma of dark coffee wafts up as I poke a hole through the hessian.
Tony says, man, that cop's really resisting the urge to give a parking
I grab
ticket.
a handful of coffee beans.
A hatch with a ladder. The lift mechanism. Let's go down the ladder. See what we see. Let's go make some coffee.
Jeez. Ah, fuck off.
I did a big swear. Deep cut with the glove compartment snake. Absolutely, Dave. The real ones will know, David.
I throw the beans into the grinder.
Make sure you close the.
I stab at the button as the machine spits a cloud of fine grounds all over the counter. The more I try to scoop up the coffee, the more
Fine, let's go get some more.
I stand.
Oh no, that's not the lift.
It didn't work.
Okay.
You've got to put your.
We're gonna get more coffee. I'm really loving this music. It's very Disney, the Black Hole vibes. I'm really enjoying it. So we can't get any more. Oh god darn it. Sorry. That's frustrating, isn't it? Now it's feeling too sandboxy.
This must be the reactor.
Quit, start the reactor.
Stay out of my way.
Who's this guy?
I'm Mick. You look after the reactor, Mr.
Doctor, if you'd be so kind. Herr Dr. Klein. And I built this reactor, Mick.
You built this place? You're an engineer then?
I am a physicist. Engineering is just.
I've never
physics.
watched Das Boot,
Now,
Tony.
please, I
It's
am
not
very
really a
busy.
mirror.
Mind if I ask some questions?
Yes.
Just one.
Go bother.
Not the. Can I ask?
No, you cannot.
Can I just?
Will you just?
Mind if I ask?
Yes.
Can I ask?
No.
Okay.
Does this computer?
Yes.
I'll keep my.
You think you may be doctor, but you are still an idiot.
So I can push buttons without blowing us up.
You can go annoy someone else.
I don't get on well with computers.
Evil
This isn't the safest
Nazi
place to
scientist accent. Where's Wesley Crusher when you need him?
The display here shows ambient radiation levels. This area is currently sitting at 14.46. Wonder if that lines up with Holden's old Geiger counter. Huh. My Geiger counter shows a big fat 0. Why would this gauge read higher? Doesn't seem like the sort of thing I should just ignore.
There's so much to do, people. There's so much to do in this mission.
I wonder what...
Don't touch that.
Okay.
That's a very sensitive apparatus.
Oh, I don't get on well with computers.
So the reactor's inside this central core.
The core houses the original nuclear waste, feeding the reactor below us.
The reactor uses old spent fuel.
I'd hardly call the fuel spent. Why do you think those fools had to bury it? Our solid-state design is orders of magnitude more efficient than the reactors that created this waste.
Built on advances from Dr. Roth.
Correct.
My Geiger counter, but the sensors at the end are giving 15 CPM.
And?
And isn't that bad?
No, idiot. That's not background radiation anyway.
Idiot.
Right. Well, why is my Geiger counter not showing it then?
It's defective, obviously.
Oh.
Do we believe him? I should open it up and fix it. We can do that.
I removed the screws. There's a burned out component here. Metal cylinder in a broken glass tube. Wonder if anyone knows what it is. I found this burnt out component in my Geiger counter.
Dr. Desvani knows where we keep spare components. Bother him.
Gosh, is anybody keeping a to-do list?
I found this burnt...
Dr.
Holy moly, guacamole, mate. This is going to be really rough. Wonder how many gigawatts it uses. You know, Tony. Come on, say the amount.
Barrels of diesel fuel for the generator. much too heavy to move.
A Wesley moment. Every moment in life should be a Wesley moment.
This area is currently sitting at 14.46. Must be a backup generator if the main reactor goes down. Probably shouldn't touch it.
Okay. Let's go up one. Area 4. Is anybody watching Strange World? Uh-oh.
Come back for me.
Oh,
These are getting worse.
we're gonna die.
Display says the
14.46.
accelerator lab is through here.
Okay, let's have a look.
No answer.
Let's use our card.
Guess I found the labs.
Guess I found the labs. Oh, yay! Fire
Go
extinguisher!
by all these hazard signs. If there's a fire to put out, it'll be in here.
We should do a screenshot in here.
Another pipe runs along the inside, bristling
Yay!
with electronics, tubes and wires.
Everyone was happy to see the fire extinguisher.
Beam hazard, danger of death. Do not open when light is flashing. It's more likely to be useful where it is.
But we want to take it!
It's more likely to be...
Disappointing the doors don't go shh. Yeah. I've watched the first season of Strange Worlds. I think I want to watch the next one, but you're just thinking about the sub. My friend Josh says it's really good.
You must be Mick.
yeah.
I'm Sanjay. Welcome to the lab. Gideon said to make you feel at home, so have a sticky beak. I'll be just next door if you need me.
I like your shirt. I like your shirt, mate. Oh, look,
What's with the
plants.
plants?
Bit of a hobby of mine. Can be nice to talk to something without a cerebral cortex sometimes.
What's this machine?
That's what this whole thing's about, man.
Look at his flip-flops.
This is what got me into this mess?
This is she.
How does it work?
Oh my god, fire extinguisher emoji. Where does that even come
Between
from?
the neurons of classical brain science.
So you can control this time travel ability,
To some degree, we're still bound by biological imperatives.
which is why you had to put me through hell.
Hey, you volunteered.
Apparently. Up here at the console, green text on a black background.
Classic.
Insert program cartridge.
Quantum computer for a quantum coupler. If it looks kind of basic, well, it's hard to find a front-end developer trained in quantum computing these days.
He pauses for laughter, so I guess that
Lol,
was a joke.
dev joke.
I better not mess with it.
Why? We're in a game, mate. I'll eat that hat, mate.
So how'd you end up here, Sanjay?
Apparently,
Damn
Gideon
biological
poached me after
imperatives.
reading my dissertation in the Journal of Neurology. But I think it's just because I'm so fun to be around.
You're a neurologist?
I trained as a surgeon, but then got the neurology bug and ended up miring myself in research.
When I was his age, could barely tie my shoes. I found this burned out component in my Geiger counter.
Let's see. Hey, yeah, that's a Geiger Muller tube. That's what makes your counter tick. It's a
Geiger
key
Muller.
component in our neural interface lenses too.
Yeah?
When the neuroquantic field produces a Townsend avalanche in the tube, we bind the spin of the resulting photon.
Alright, alright. Can I get a spare tube then?
Oh, sorry. We need all the neural interfaces operational.
I found this burned...
Let's see. Hey, it's a key
Can I get a spare...
Oh, sorry.
We're gonna have to break some machinery, aren't we?
Can I get a...
Oh.
I found this...
Let's see.
Oh,
Hey,
sugar.
it's a key
Can I get a spare...
Oh.
I found this...
Let's see.
Ah, I'm in a
Hey,
loop.
yeah, that's a key.
Can I get a spare...
Oh.
Oh, so
So Roth's your boss, yeah?
he's the whole reason I'm here. Although he's been happy to let me explore my own avenues of research.
I guess they align with his
It is a
goals,
large Hadron
whatever
Collider.
they are.
He's just as curious about the stuff as I am.
Yummy Geiger Muller Corners. Very nice. Like
What
it,
can you tell
Tony?
me about this place?
Well, it's been my home the last 2 years. This room's the heart of the operation. Look around. Be happy to tell you what things do.
You're working on this time travel tech?
I think of it more like precognition.
All I know is when I die, I go back.
Of course. How far do you say?
30 seconds, a minute?
Decent baseline.
Not really,
What
mate.
can jump back further than me?
Well, you know those hallucinations you've been seeing? They're a side effect of your brain running new temporal pathways.
So, practice makes perfect?
You got it.
And Roth's got a
I
head
haven't had a
start on
Muller
me.
Corner for
Sure.
years.
Though we're working on amplifying the process too.
Apparently, whatever you did,
Temporal displacement.
you tried being getting ripped apart by monsters. See how amazing it feels to you.
Well, the damage is easily fixed now.
If I let you poke around in my head more. Better the devil I know.
I'm sure you'll come around.
No one
You said
cares
you're
about
working
me,
on
do they, in
amplifying the
this?
phase slip duration. So, could I go back further?
Sure?
Say, 5 years or more?
At a certain point, it starts to take exponentially more neural mass. With our technique, we can square it, but nah, I don't think 5 years is possible.
Oh, he wants to save his son. What's the new thing up here?
I better not miss. A lot of computing power here.
They run the.
Let's just go and point at everything.
I flick open a manila folder. Pages of data adorned by illegible
Data.
notes in red biro.
I'm so glad we say data and not data.
I wouldn't. I don't know if you've met my Teutonic partner in crime, but Klein, he doesn't like people touching his stuff.
What are you measuring here?
Superconductive field stability for the accelerator.
Seems kind of primitive.
The sensor array is ex-military.
Guess those guys don't care about wasting paper.
We rig the sensor on the needle so a doctor can monitor it remotely. Does the job.
I wonder if we could mess with this.
I push on the needle with my finger. It flicks back to normal as soon as I let go.
Can we mess with it?
Nothing to unscrew. I'd prefer something more. Don't think I want this. I should put it back in the... Don't think I should try to get...
Okay.
I push on the needle with my finger. It flicks back. What's in the pipe?
That's our particle baby fires neutron.
Neat?
She's not just.
No?
The babies are in your brain, man.
I
Oh,
return
Lord.
his glee with a deadpan stare.
Don't you get it? The matter we make in there, the stuff of stars. That's our tool to manipulate the quantum lattice.
The quantum lattice.
So, you smash some atoms together and fire the result into my head.
Yeah. Wild, huh?
That is pretty wild. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Just not with the brain damage and the murdering and stuff. Let's see if us messing with the paper had any effect on Herr Klein. Where was he? Basement.
What's in here?
Nothing for you. Get away from. Get away from.
I'm liking this Herr Klein character.
Just one quick.
Go bother.
Mind if I ask?
Yes.
Okay, well, it's getting pretty late. I think we should save this now. Gosh, we've been playing for a bit. So, she left, you know, and then they needed a new actor. But I think it is silly to make two doctors have had previous romances with the same captain. Anyway, those are my opinions. Let's not get into a heated debate. I feel like we've been online for ages. We've had an extra 15 minutes this evening. Thank you all so much for joining me on my adventures in Warhammer and with the Drifter. I'm really hoping and praying for a much quieter week. Yeah, shout out to Robbie and Neil, who we didn't see tonight, and Gary, and all those wise, brave ones. Great to see Historita Jamaldus and Well Inspector, our lovely mods. Thank you so much. And thank you so much to people who donated. Fan funding is always appreciated. So thank you so much to Alex Sinclair for a tenner. That was so, so kind of you. And thank you so much, Raging, for the 5 Mirror Manga gift memberships. If you missed the interview this evening, please go have a little look. I'm sure you will enjoy it. Yes, fingers crossed for a quiet week for everybody, Stuart. What a lovely wish. And we normally do some poetry, don't we? Shall I see if I can find my poetry books, Tony? I might need to run into... Do I have any here? Because I was in a different room last time, wasn't I? Do I have any on my shelf? Will I have to make myself go to the other room? Gosh, this is annoying. I have got The Interpretation of Dreams by Sigmund Freud. I just flipped open the page and I already saw the word coitus. Hello, Jen. Lovely to see you in the stream. Oh, also very proud of this. I looked for this for a long time. Logan's Run, the novel that inspired the great film. I love Logan's Run because I love Michael York. Right. What do we think? Shall I go and grab the poetry? Does anybody have a favourite poem they'd like me to Google that I can read it out? Okay, I'll go and get the bloody poetry book. Oh, this is one of my other favourite books. This is one of my books. When I'm feeling sad. Zooborns. My friend Tom got me this. So whenever I'm feeling sad, I go like this. And then whatever page I open it at, it cheers me up because they're little babies. So those are little baby echidnas. Was there a Logan's Run TV series? Little baby flamingos. So that's one of my cheer me up books. Very close to hand. Mr. Worry, which somebody gave me. Right, I'm going to run and get poem and then I need to go to bed. So bear with. All right, here we go. Poems. No pills this evening. Just... Oh, and I can show a purchase I made as well this eve. So... I got myself a poetry diary for 2026. So every week it's got a different poem. And it features a poem by Wendy Cope, who we've been reading recently. But let's read our next poem in the Wendy Cope poetry book. I never remember the last poem we read. I think we were on Seeing You. Seeing You by Wendy Cope. This is mostly for Tony's benefit. Seeing you will make me sad. I want to do it anyway. We can't relive the times we had. Seeing you will make me sad. Perhaps it's wrong, perhaps it's mad, but we will both be dead one day. Seeing you will make me sad. I have to do it anyway. Anyone who's been through a breakup, the secret is you don't have to see them. And then we are continuing Essential Poems from the Staying Alive trilogy, edited by Neil Astley. What was the last one we read? I need to start using bookmarks, don't I, people? I think we read the table one. Okay, I think the last one we read was called Could Have. So we're going to read Dawn Revisited by the beautifully named Rita Dove. Imagine you wake up with a second chance. The blue jay hawks his pretty wares and the oak still stands, spreading glorious shade. If you don't look back, the future never happens. How good to rise in sunlight in the prodigal smell of biscuits, eggs and sausage on the grill. The whole sky is yours to write on, blown open to a blank page. Come on, shake a leg. You'll never know who's down there frying those eggs if you don't get up and see. Lovely. It's a lovely sentiment, isn't it? One day we'll have time to discuss all this. Some lovely animal talk in the chat, but I think it's well beyond my bedtime now. So, red pandas and cute animals to everybody. Pet raccoon. Oh gosh. All well and good till they rampage through your garbage bins. Thanks so much everybody for hanging out this long. I will see you all hopefully next Sunday and have a lovely week. Good night, friends.